What's up, everybody? Welcome to Friendship Frequency. This is a podcast where we talk about our real life struggles and what has worked for us. We get real, we get vulnerable, and discuss our everyday lives, and we invite you to go on this journey to better yourself along with us. I'm Tab Johnson.
I'm Aaron Whitmore.
And this is who we are, and this is what we do.
I'm a friend.
Hola, friend. How are you?
Just got home from a Sunday morning meeting, and
Yeah. I've been up for a hot minute now. Cleaning and spring cleaning and organizing and all that good stuff. And then I was like, because I have these big, heavy bedspreads. I was like, I really want to take these to the laundromat and wash them. And then I was like, maybe find out if you're recording first before you try and leave the house. So, no.
Doing
Good Sunday.
Easter Sunday stuff, just spring cleaning.
Nope, just cleaning this year. My kids, Ashley is
She's in Hawaii, right?
On her way back. Yep, she's flying back today. She's on her way back. JJ and Olivia, I'm sure will go to her parents' house if they're having something. So Jaden did the parade yesterday. Jaden is whooped. So we are just hanging out at home today and cleaning and getting ready for the week. I may cook later, but that's about it. So not a whole lot.
Yeah, I hired it.
So
I hired a house cleaner, so I don't need to do no spring cleaning. Yeah.
Good for you. Well, my house cleaner does not. My house cleaner works Monday through Friday, same hours as me. So there's that. But yeah, no, we're just cleaning. Jason's working on the flooring upstairs. We're almost there. Thank God. So he wants to have it done before we go to Texas. So he is working on that. And yeah, that's about it for today. Nothing too exciting. So yesterday we did the walk.
We did.
I just need you to know today my body hurts. I haven't hurt like this in a hot minute. So it was a very, very, I don't want to say sobering, but that's the word that comes to mind, realization this morning, getting up, like how far I've let myself get out of control. Yeah. And my right knee, I need to put my knee brace on. Like that's how far back we are. And my ankles are fine, shockingly. I thought for sure my ankles were going to, my little toothpicks were going to be hurting, but no, it is definitely my right knee, and my hips are screaming today. So just, had a little pity party this morning about how far backwards I've went and how far I've let myself get out of control and all the things. And so now
that can go one of two ways.
Yeah.
Are you going to let it prevent you from doing anything, or is it going to motivate you to do something?
Yeah, I hope that it's going to motivate me. Like, honest to God, I definitely don't want to feel the way that I felt. I mean, I was hurting yesterday. Yeah. I knew it yesterday. And then plus, we did the walk yesterday morning, and then Jason and I had to run to work. Well, you should see my new truck. It's so nice. Anyway, we went and got my truck and stuff, and then went and had lunch, and then went to the parade, walked to the up and down the parade with Jaden. So yesterday was probably the most activity I've done embarrassingly to admit, in God knows how long, but it's never hurt me the way that it did today. It's
amazing how,
and then I keep thinking about
how our body, how quickly it can get revert back to that pain stage when we're not constantly active.
Well, and I can see it in my face, like the inflammation in my face and just inflammation in general. So yeah, it's definitely time to do something yet again, but I cannot feel the way that I feel today. That is what I do know.
Start and that I keep way, thinking about. I mean, it's crazy because I take 2 days off a week. I don't walk, and I don't go to the gym on Wednesday and Sunday. But I find myself when I take those days off, like I hurt the next day when I go, or like Thursday and Monday when I'm not active, because typically I'm sitting around on Thursday and Sunday when I'm not doing nothing most of the time.
Yeah. It's definitely it was definitely eye-opening. I'll say that. Yeah. It's just one of those things that I struggle with constantly. So here we are.
So yesterday after the walk, did you think I was following you? No.
No. No. I don't know where you were going, but I had to go by Auburn, my location in Auburn, to make sure that everything, because the power was on when Brandy got there, and then the power went out because of that accident or whatever, to make sure everything was turned off. No, I figured you were going to Nutrition Plus is where I thought you were going.
I was actually going to get gas because I had to go. Gotcha. I usually go to that 76 right there. But I was like, oh shit, they don't have power either.
Yeah. We had power. The shop had power. So it's back on. I think certain, I don't know how it works, but we had power. And I just made sure everything was turned off. And then from there we left and went to Federal Way to get my truck. And man, that thing is nice. It's a 2025 Ford F-150, and I'm not even a fan of Ford. Let's put that out there right now. I'm not a Ford person, but 50 4x4, and it's like it's like a really pale light gray color. And 4-door crew cab. It's nice. Like, it's really nice. I was shocked. So went and picked that up, and then went and had lunch, and then went to the parade after that. Just yeah. It was a, and then we came home and kind of relaxed, and the second I stopped moving yesterday, it was done. I was done. It was all over from there. So it's definitely, and it's not just the physical activity, right? Like, it's the diet, it's the drinking my ketones consistently, just all the things that we know that we're supposed to do. And I've just let it go, and not because of any particular reason. I got complacent, got comfortable. And, it's one of those things where today I feel every single part of it. And even yesterday when we were walking, and I was like, God, I'm sitting here telling you need to do mobility exercises, and I think my hip might pop out of place any second. Like, it was a struggle. When we got in the car after the walk yesterday, I told Jason, I was like, I don't think you understand like how much that was a struggle for me. And he was like, really? And I was like, yeah. I was like, that's why I wasn't talking. Like, I needed to focus on what I was doing. So yeah, so I gotta, we're do or die, right? Like, I gotta make a decision on what this means, and, just get honest with myself again and do the things. And then, I have people that are calling me and from our leadership team, and my leadership team now, whatever you want to say, but I don't have it in me to people right now. I just don't. Not because of anything. And I was thinking about this the other day too. Like, remember how I could cry at the drop of a hat over anything. Like, I don't do that anymore. And it's almost like numb. Like, it's been just somebody went and switched it off, which kind of worries me a little bit. So, and I don't know if all of this is coming up now because of my body hurting and me thinking about the decisions I've made, or just the lack thereof, but just stuff is, the wheels are turning, and it's one of those situations where, okay, do we do it again, or do we just let it be what it is, So yeah, we'll see. Stay tuned, people. Stay tuned.
For me, I mean, it ebbs and flows. Like, there's times where I just don't give two fucks, and like normal stuff that would affect me would, not get me emotional or get me emotional. But I yesterday was pretty busy for me. Did the walk, and then went and got gas. I was like, I put in $65 and it didn't even fill up my tank. I'm just like, motherfucker.
That's so wild.
And a 12-gallon car. So then I go up to my dad's because he needed some technical help, and he's completely bedridden. He's so like lost all muscle in his legs. They're just like skinny as hell for how big his upper body is, and can't roll over in the bed, so you got to move him around.
Is he a bigger dude too? Like, was he a bigger
Yeah.
dude like you are? Was he?
And,
Yeah.
He's just wasting away. So it's just like, and I hear all the excuses, but it's just like, when I heard that he was like in the hospital a month or so ago because he got another urinary tract infection, and it caused him to have like crazy hallucinations. My sister's already told me that he was having hallucinations, and that he thought my older sister, which is the nurse and the one that's like his beneficiary or whatever, that she was plotting to kill him. And he literally thought she was trying to kill him, and that my other sister had bought my dad a cell phone because his cell phone got hacked. And he was telling me that when he was like in the hospital, he yelled fire like twice because he thought there was fire going up into the walls, and he got into the ceiling and the vents. And I'm just like, it's just crazy. But I've kind of like checked out, to be honest, like with my parents. I haven't even seen or talked to my dad in months up until yesterday. Yeah. It's just like, I can't do it. It's kind of like, if you can't like do things to help yourself, like I can't help you. And so I just don't want no part of it. That's just kind of my mentality, or where I've gotten to. And it sucks, but it's like,
essentially you bury them in your mind. That's what I did with my mom. Like, it was, obviously the situation was different, whatever, but I knew there was nothing I could do. So I had to just accept it for what it was, and almost, say goodbye mentally. That way it didn't, and that was out of sheer protection for myself,
100%.
honest, if I'm being honest. And just go ahead and accept it for what it was, and just know that phone call was coming, So obviously that didn't make the phone call any easier or anything like that. But I think in a sense that it did, because if I still had hope that things were going to be different, like, I think it would be even worse than it was, when it actually happened. So no, I get that. That sucks. That's hard. That's definitely hard for sure. How's your sisters handling it?
They're kind of both have kind of like checked out too regarding them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like my mom, I hadn't seen her for months and months, or even talked to her. And I talked about it on a couple episodes ago about going to my brother-in-law's dad's memorial, and my sister miraculously didn't tell me she was going to be there. She does it on purpose, but she keeps saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't think about it." She just does it on purpose because she knows that I probably wouldn't have shown up if I knew she was going to be there.
Yeah.
But, it's just an awkward situation. And then I leave, and she decides to leave at the same time. And she tries to talk to me, and I just kind of, whatever.
Yeah.
And I just left, but it's just like, I don't know. I just don't have the mental capacity for it anymore.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. Yeah. It's and then I go down the path of, okay, Tabitha, like, are you isolating? And I don't know if it's isolating though. Like, honestly, it's one of those things where I'm like, dude, I have all I can handle right here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to carry anybody else's anything. Like, I got enough on my own. And, you know, like for me, work has been so crazy that it's like I just want to be in my house, in my safe space with my husband. Literally yesterday I curled up on Jason's chest and like just laid there. Like that was where I
Yeah.
needed to be. And we never do that. Like, don't get me wrong, that people, yes, we love each other, but I'm not that, like, especially in the daytime. No, no, don't get off me. Like, and I curled up in his chest and that's just where I was. Like, I just needed to not I didn't need to solve the world's
Yeah.
problems yesterday. Like I needed
I
to
mean,
solve my own,
sometimes that's
So
all we can do. Like I remember, like in my late 20s, so from like my 20s down, I gave so much to other people and
yeah.
ignored what was going on with me internally. You know, everybody came to me. Like I literally had like go to Aaron and talk about your problems on my forehead or some shit. And, my late 20s, it was like, I'm done. I'm going to stop giving a fuck about other
Yeah.
people. And then I put this wall up, and it's more of a protection thing. And I did that probably all the way up until my 30s or 40s. And then, you know, got sober again and then started giving a fuck again.
Mhm.
And then
Mhm.
gave
Mhm.
so much that I lost myself again and then had to put that
Yeah.
wall back up. And, you know, it's a struggle. Some people just like care so much about others that they, you know, get to a point that they hit a wall because, you know, and when you're caring
Yeah.
so much about other people, you're not focusing on yourself or dealing with what's going on internally. So,
Carry
yeah,
it. Like I carry the
yeah,
emotion of it. It doesn't have to happen to me. I don't even have to be there. Like, but a person can tell me about it and like I carry the emotion
it
and it's
is. It's very
exhausting.
exhausting.
Like it truly is exhausting. And I don't think I ever learned how to give it back to them and
Yeah.
not carry it, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So I think now as I'm getting older, like I'm learning how to do that. And like, obviously, I care about what's happening to other people. Like, that's a given, and I don't want anybody to have to hurt or go through ugly things or, hard things or whatever. But and even for myself, like, when we get honest with ourselves and like, I know why I feel the way that I feel today. You know what I mean? Like that's not a secret. I know exactly why I feel the way I feel today. And but there's some people that are not ready to have that honest conversation yet, and those are the people that I'm just like I
Yeah.
can't. Like I have to give it back to you. It's not I can't carry it for you when you're not even willing to like be honest about
Yeah.
yourself and like the position that you're in, So, yeah, it's exhausting and and I think people take
Hmm.
advantage of it.
They do.
And I think that's what I'm learning right now is I will not be taken
Yeah.
advantage of because you know that I would bend over backwards to help any and everybody. So, yeah, I just have been protecting my
Yeah.
little energy. So, and it just is, I don't know. My kids are going through some stuff right now and I'm trying to be there for them and Jason's work is crazy and my own work is crazy. And oh my God, Jaden is a senior in high school and I don't even know how we freaking got here. Like, I have my own stuff going on. So it's definitely, I've been a little distant and been, yeah, just distant and taking care of things that are right here in front of me that are important to me. So, but yeah, waking up this morning and my knee being swollen and hearing it snap, crackle, and pop on my way to go pee this morning. I was like, okay, bitch, it might be time for you to realize what you've done.
Yeah.
Like, so, and it's not funny by any means, but the days of me beating myself up about it, like, yeah, I'm mad that, this is where I am, but I'm not like, you know as well as I know that this would have sent me, just, and it's just, it is what it is. Like now it's decision time, put
Yeah.
up or shut up, so the beating myself up and all of that, like what good does that
Yeah.
do? I can't go back and change it. So, but yeah, it's it's just amazing to me like how fast it happened.
Right.
Like, dang, I swear to God, 2 weeks ago I was not feeling like this.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like my whole body's just been hurting and not a lot of energy. I've just been tired, but I think I know what it is. It's probably one, diet, and two, the CJC that I've been taking is kind of when that all started. So
Yeah.
doesn't help that I couldn't go to sleep until like midnight last night. So I
Dude, I
went to my
almost,
dad's, then we went grocery shopping, then I went to the gym and put in about an hour and a half at the gym, and then came back, took a shower, ate dinner, then went to the casino, left about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then came home and watched the rest of the Mariners game, and then went to bed after the Mariners game, and I couldn't sleep. And then midnight rolls around, and then I wake up about 6:30 and got some business on, and then woke up and went to my meeting. So
yeah. Yeah, that's not a healthy sleep
no,
schedule either. Listen, I almost got into a fight with my CPAP. I need to take it to my mom and let her look at it and see what's going on. And I think I need a different mask. This one is, you
yeah,
see the marks, and it is hurting right here. Like, so, and I think it's because I wear
yeah,
it too tight. But if I don't wear it
yeah.
tight, then it leaks.
I know.
So I need
I get that too.
yeah,
Like a couple weeks ago, I had like
I'm surprised I don't have
an
the straps
abrasion
on my
there on the
face, but
corner of my nose, but then from the strap on
yeah,
the back of my neck, I have like irritation back there. It's because I put it on so
yeah,
tight, and it's even worse for me because I got a beard. So I have to pull it even
yeah,
tighter just to keep a seal. And
yeah, yeah. I was not having it last night, and I told Jason, I was like, I'm about to rip it off. Like I'm about to rip it off, and it's not going to. But I ended up finally finding a comfortable spot and was able to sleep. But yeah. And I know that the sleep quality I get is
yeah,
better with it. So I need to figure out how, or a different mask or something. I don't know. I'm going to have to talk to my mom about it. But yeah, I can't not have it. I know that. But I mean, I slept pretty good. And then it was nice not to have to wake up to an alarm this morning. That's always a bonus. But yeah, sleep for you. If you don't sleep, Aaron, you're a different person. Like, we both know that. So I'm just
I
saying.
mean, I got what 6.5 hours of sleep.
Yeah, but was that enough?
Probably not. I mean, I feel drained today, but I don't know. I might go on a hike later today. We'll see.
I mean, just sitting here, like, I'm fine. I don't feel drained. When I get up to move here in a minute, these hips, I'm trying to tell you, these hips are not what they used to be. If I dropped it like it was hot right now, I would drop it and be right there. That's where I would be. Like, there would be no picking
Yeah.
it back up. So, which is wild to me. My hips have never bothered me before. So, to me, that just says I'm probably heavier than I've ever been before. Number one. Number two, like the mobility is, and like with the change in my hormones and everything else that's going on, like I keep doing all this research on it. And, as you start to go through perimenopause and menopause and all of this, like your joints is one of the things that's severely affected. And so in my mind, I'm like, I don't even know if there is lubrication in your joints, but that's what it
Yeah.
feels like I'm missing. Like my body has dried up from lubrication and there is none left anymore. So it's one of those.
You should
get your shit together type
should go in
situations.
and to a naturopath or something and see about getting on something to help with that.
Dude, the hormones part of it scares me to death. I don't know why. I think just because it's synthetic and you know what I mean? Like that part of it. But I will say this, like when I'm pregnant and I have those extra hormones going on, I'm a more pleasant person. Like people love me, pregnant me, because I'm super sweet, super nice, but I'm also super emotional, super starving.
I'm
So,
a
yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Something has to give because my body feels like
I mean,
straight garbage.
I think a
That's what I do
naturopath,
know.
though, they're not necessarily going to give you hormones. They're just going to give you a natural supplement that's going to help with the
Yeah.
stuff versus Western medicine. They're going to give you synthetic shit.
Yeah, for sure. We both know that. Yeah.
I
I
should hook you
mean,
up with my naturopath. Doc,
how much does
it's
that
not that
cost?
much. I mean,
Just
I,
general,
I mean,
general.
your insurance usually covers the visit cost. And then you just got to pay
Huh?
for the supplements and the remedies out of your pocket because insurance
Yeah.
won't pay for that. And it
Yeah.
varies. I mean, the remedies are usually pretty cheap, but you're probably, I don't know what they give you for perimenopause. So,
At this point, I'm pretty sure we're swinging over into full blown
yeah.
menopause. So I had a hot flash yesterday morning and I legit thought I was like dying from the inside. It was like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, you legit feel like you're on fire from the inside. And not fire like burning pain, but like temperature. Like it was never again. And I was laying in bed like trying to sleep and it happened. Now, there are there's 24 hours in the day. You could pick any other hour except for those hours that I try and
Right.
sleep to do that. But you always pick when I'm trying to sleep. And my biggest thing about sleeping is I do
Yeah.
not like to be hot. That is why we put a $10,000 air conditioner in this house because I do not like to be hot sleeping. I would rather sleep in an ice cold freezing room with a ton of
Yeah.
blankets than be hot.
I was that way last night too. I put the blanket
And
on. I'm like, fuck, I'm hot. And I throw it off. And then 10 minutes later, I'm cold. I put the blanket back on. And then
dude, I think you're going through perimenopause too.
but they do say men go through it, but I don't believe that shit.
Hey, listen, it's sympathy stuff. Maybe you're going through it
I
with
am
me. I don't know.
50, so
But yeah, it's and for me, like I do all this research and I read about it and stuff, but like I feel like my situation is a little different because I had a hysterectomy when I was so young and it was a partial where I kept my ovaries, but like I don't know. I don't know. Like so we'll see. You know, you deal with the hot flashes as they come, you deal with the mood swings as they come, you deal with all of the other symptoms as they come. But this joint issue that I'm like, this can't, no. Just shoot me if that's the case. I cannot
yeah.
hurt like this. Like my right knee is like, I don't even know that my knee brace is going to do anything. It's like that deep
Huh.
inside there that it hurts. And I think my knee brace is just going to stabilize it. It's not necessarily going to take any pain away, but yeah. And diet. My diet is garbage and it is just adding to the inflammation so bad. And I know that because I can tell with my
Yeah.
psoriasis. So just bad, 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 bad all the way around.
Yeah.
But my nails look great. My fingernails look amazing. That's all I got going for me right
It,
now.
uh,
So yeah, it's that, you know, it's that situation where okay, now you have the knowledge, you know what it is. Like I'm not stupid, I
yeah.
know what it is. And it's just like you said, do I choose to change it and let it motivate me or do I sit in it and say, fuck it, this is what life is going to be like now, you know? So, I can't handle that. I can't handle that this is just what it's going to be like now. That's just not an option. Not when I have a grandbaby coming and I have things that I need to do and still want to do and travel and, it's just not,
What
I need to go to the casino. My palm is itching.
what does that have to do
I'm
with
just
anything?
saying. That's a superstition. If your palm is itchy, that means you're going to get money.
Interesting.
Palm is on fire right now. Just kidding. But yeah, so that's where we are. That's what I'm kind of contemplating today. I'll keep my headphones on for the rest of the day and listen to music as I'm cleaning, and that will be the problem I'm solving for the world today in my head. So, yeah, well, plus I have to get on a plane here in a little over a month and a half. And I'm telling you right now, if what happened the last time I flew happens this time, I'm going to lose my mind. That can't happen. And yeah, it's
Time to put the action
yeah.
into work.
Yeah, time to lock in. Time to lock in. So, and I know how hard it's going to be.
But it's worth it.
So, yeah. So convincing, can't you tell? No, it is. It is. And I know I feel better when I do it. It's just God, I'm tired of it's the same all the time. I'm tired of being back in this place. And I do it to myself and I 100% know that. Jesus, can a person live a life without having to count every calorie and watch every that's where I go with that. So
it all comes back to getting to the root cause of why we do what we do.
I know, and for me it's pure comfortability and laziness. Like, my life is not rough. Let's be for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the one thing that probably stresses me out more than anything is work. And it's not even as bad as it used to be, but it's a matter of convenience because of the hours I work, because of the amount of hours in one day that I work. The easy thing to do is, just grab something really quick or, make something out of a box versus like actually trying to cook a healthy meal. So it's just pure comfortability, convenience, and laziness. And the laziness part, I'm not saying I'm a lazy person. I'm saying the laziness of not getting my ass up and going to the gym. I'm by far not a lazy person. Anybody that knows me knows that. But when it comes to getting my ass up and going to the gym, one more hour of sleep, go to the gym.
Yeah, that, and maybe think about doing like one of those meal boxes where they send you.
Dude, they're so expensive, Aaron. That's the thing. You got to think it's not just for me. I have 3 people that live in this house. You know what I mean? So I can't. The meal services, yes, why they make complete sense for a person that's living by themselves. I completely agree that would be the way to do it. But when you're talking about a family of 3, me, Jaden, and Jason, like it's not cost effective for me to do that. And the reality is I still have 3 people in this family that, we all eat together as a family. That's why that doesn't work for us, is the meal box things. Like, that's why that doesn't work for us.
So maybe just start doing it for lunches. You guys aren't together for lunches.
Yeah. And that definitely would be easier and more cost effective than trying to do it for a dinner. You know what I mean? And so, or fast. It wouldn't kill my ass to fast. I'm just saying I could miss a meal. That would be the other option. Yeah. So after talking about that yesterday, I really thought maybe I'll fast today or start fasting today. And then I was like, maybe not. That seems like a lot of work.
I mean, it's just stupid things. Like,
Yeah.
I'm on this like roasted peanut fix, so I get the Planters bottle of like peanuts, and I'll just sit there and like it's a fucking drink or something.
Yeah, yeah, I hear you. That's cashews for me. I buy the big bag of cashews at Costco of the salted ones, and probably like a little handful is considered a serving size, and I could eat fucking half a bag
Yeah,
like it's nothing. So, yeah, I hear you. I hear you. It's definitely, there's just all of it. All of it makes you sit back and like question everything, and like that's the part that I
yeah,
don't like. I'm sick of, I don't want to have to question myself anymore, and I don't want to have to, is this good or bad? Like, can I not just be and just be? Like,
yeah.
Jesus.
I meant in like my case, me
Well,
lifting weights and trying to build muscle, like the reason why I allowed myself to get into like not eating proper is because I need to
huh?
consume more calories to build muscle.
Yeah. 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 I've used that same excuse. Oh, Tabitha, you're hungry. You're hungry because you're lifting, so you're burning more calories, so it's okay for you to eat more. Uh huh. I've used that same excuse because when I do lift, I'm
Yeah.
starving all the time. And so, yeah, I know all about that excuse. I'm an avid user of it, trust me.
See these bodybuilders consuming like 10,000 to
Like massive amounts of
20,000
calories.
calories a
Yeah,
day, and it's just
massive.
like that shit creeps into my mind, and it's like,
And then
okay.
and then the logical part of me says, "Yeah, bitch, they lost the weight first and then they became this." Like they cut first before they just added on all these extra
Yeah,
calories. And I'm like, "No, that's not how that happened."
yeah,
So, no, I get it. I get it 100%. It's just like my body cannot feel like it did today, or I cannot, yeah,
yeah.
today. Like, and then of course I'm going through memories on Facebook, and this was day 5 of 75 hard a year ago. And I look at that girl in those pictures, and I look at me now, and I'm like, bitch, what happened? Like, you were doing so
Mhm.
good, and
I mean, yeah, I mean,
just,
I see pictures of both of us like, years ago when we were both like fucking. I'm not gonna say
mhm.
skinny, but we were small.
Yeah, we were tiny. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
tiny.
I think when we went,
And I see it in my
yeah,
face more than I see it
especially
anywhere.
like the pictures from
Like
when we
my,
went to Texas when we're walking.
yeah, yeah. I see it in my face more than I see it anywhere. Like, I think body
Oh
dysmorphia
yeah,
is
for
a real
sure.
thing for me.
Still, no matter how much weight we lose, we still see ourselves as fat.
But mine is the opposite. I don't see myself as like huge, and I am definitely bigger than
Yeah,
what I think I am. I don't see myself as big. Like, yes, I know I've gained weight and all of that stuff, but I don't think I realize how big I've gotten
well,
until
yeah,
I
for
look at
sure.
pictures. And then I'm like,
Yeah,
"Holy shit." And then my face, I can always see it in my face.
I mean, I don't necessarily need
So,
to see the
yeah.
pictures to know, like, when I've gained, I can tell with my clothes fitting.
Yeah, same. Me too.
Like, yeah.
100%.
So it's just,
Damn, 3 years ago today we were in Vegas for Playbook. Michael's
that's when
Playbook.
we,
Aaron, 3 years ago we probably
crazy.
met today.
3 years ago today.
Yeah, that's wild. It was 3 years ago today. I'm looking at a picture that got taken right after I passed by the cafeteria and said hi to, or that buffet thing and said hi to you. I'm looking at a picture that was taken right after that. It's our 3-year
Right?
anniversary,
That's
friend.
crazy.
That's wild. It feels like
I
it's been a
know.
lifetime.
You're telling me. No, just kidding.
And today was day 5 a year ago of 75 hard. I was in Lake Chelan at a conference for Al-Anon, and I was doing my workout, and it was day 5. And I have a picture in here that I am just, and that was only day 5 of 75 hard. But remember how much I was working out, and like this was April, and I started in October, the October before this April in the gym. Wild.
Right.
Wild. Okay. Maybe that's all I needed to see. Maybe that's all it's going to take for me to get my meds back in there.
It was day 5 that popped up on my feed.
Yeah.
You
day 5. We started on April 1st.
You were out of town for the walk that weekend?
Yeah, I was in Chelan.
Yeah. Yeah, crazy.
I was in Chelan.
Yeah, memories.
Right? F them.
Right.
No, it's just, and then like Justin shared his progress pictures in Keto Boom, and I could smack him. He posted his most recent one, and like he is so cut up and like washboard abs. I was like, you're gross. Like nobody even cares. Which, I mean, I'm super proud of him, but still nobody cares. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
That's just me being a hater.
Yeah, and the funny thing is he eats whatever the fuck he wants too.
I know. That's what kills me is he literally eats whatever he wants. And if I even look at an M&M, I gain 10 pounds. Damn it. So, no, it's time. I gotta feel better, dude. This body is not meant to carry this. Listen, these little legs are not meant to carry all of this up here. Okay? Yeah. And I know I've said that so many times, but now I remember why I say that. This trick knee is not the business. I mean, even my shoulders are sore. Yep. Like, my whole body is worked. So, yeah. Even if I just get up and walk, like, I have to do something. I don't know that I'd be able to run right now. And that's the other thing, too. Like, I was thinking about, bitch, you were running a few months ago. What happened? Like, now if I tried to run, I would probably break something. Like, it just, yeah. It's that hard realization of I just got lazy and let myself give every excuse as to why I'm not doing the things that I know I need to be doing. And the sober realization of, well, this is what you chose. This is the consequences of your actions.
I mean, I know damn well that if I wasn't walking 5 days a week in the morning, like I would be in pain too. Like even if I go to the gym 5 days a week, you know, my hips, I'm 50 years old, my hips and my knees would be trashed.
It really worries me that it's my hips. Maybe that's why it's affecting me so much this time. My hips have never hurt. I barely even have hips. Let's be for real. I have no butt. Like, my hips are like non-existent. But because it's my hips that are hurting me, like, it really worries me. Like, and you know, you hear the stories of elderly people falling and breaking a hip and all of this. That can't be me. Like, I cannot, no, I can't do, I cannot even imagine what that kind of pain is. I have zero desire to find out. So, yeah, something has to give. Something is going to give. We are going to get this shit under control and get, my body can't hurt like this. That's what I do know. And my face can't be this fucking, like, come on. Like, my face is so swollen, it's ridiculous. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
time to get to work.
Showing.
Yeah, literally. Right. Literally. Where is my neck? I don't even have one anymore. Like, that's the thing. So, it's time. It's just time. Again.
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you do? But start over yet again and just keep going.
You want to do another round of 75 hard?
I should say yes, because I know that probably would be the best thing for me to do. Like, I probably should say yes. But the thought of how hard it is terrifies me. Terrifies. And it terrifies me because I think I would fail if I tried it right now. If I'm being 100% honest, I think I would fail. I absolutely think I would fail. I think I was so successful with the first round that we did because I had already been in the gym for how many months before that. So if I started right now, again, I absolutely think I would fail. And I don't want that emotional failure. I don't care about the physical failure. I don't want the emotional failure. So just being, listen, if we're going to be honest, let's put it out there, you know?
I mean, even me at this point is like 75 hard. Nah.
Yeah. Literally. And the diet part of it too, right? Like, instantly, I think carnivore, which I know would probably be the best for me right now, if I'm being completely honest. But I'm like, God, not beef jerky again. I still can't eat beef jerky to this day because I'm traumatized from carnivore. I'm traumatized. So, yeah, but we'll get there. We'll figure it out. Got to do something. Can't stay in this shell of a body that hurts. So that's for sure. But we got this, friend. We'll be fine.
Sure will. I'm gonna maybe go. It's nice out. Go do some sightseeing, or
it is nice.
Go on a hike.
Yeah.
My friend went to. He loves doing shit by himself. He went and hiked Little Michelle's Fall yesterday.
Right on. It was like the perfect day for it yesterday.
I asked him how the trail was, and
it was so nice out.
It was extremely muddy going down to the falls, but the upper falls was washed out.
Dang.
I knew it would be muddy because it's been raining like a motherfucker, so.
Yeah.
It's like, that's why I save it for more summertime.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, that, and I don't need to be up there in the mud. Let's be for real. My parkour skills are not what they used to be. I'm just kidding. There's this guy on TikTok that I see, and it's like it's like a Stitch video, and it's like people doing actual parkour, and then it stitches him in, and he's like on a bike rail and like barely jumping off the ground. I'm like, my soulmate. I was like, that is my kind of parkour right there. If you guys haven't seen Tabatha's little parkour at Little Michelle's Fall video that I posted, jump 2 inches, and she says What's even better is James Rowland in the background. She did a whole backflip so fast you guys didn't even see it. God. Yeah. That was such a fun day. Good times. Was so fun. Yeah. So, all right, friend. Well, you got anything else? I got dishes waiting on me, so that's where I'm going to go. I think I'm going to do the dishes, switch out my laundry, and then I think I'm going to go walk. Nice. Hey, Jason, quit banging, damn it. See if, I know, right? See if I can get these hips to loosen up a little bit. Be good. So, but, all right. That's all I got, y'all. Till next time. We'll keep y'all posted. Adios. Good one. Please like, subscribe, and share, and don't be afraid to reach out to us with feedback and topic ideas. We are here to offer hope to everyone, and we cannot do this without you. Until next week, I'm Aaron. I'm Tab. This is the Friendship Frequency. This is who we are. This is what we do. Have a great night. Peace. Bye.